Hello, welcome to Krafting Kitty. My name is Erin and it's Friday. So around here, that means it's time for Fridays with Fred. But first, we are going to look at my stitch marker of the day from Miss Ellie Leva at Ellie Leva's Crafts and More. So we are so close to the end of the stitch markers of the day from the 4th of July set. I have one more which we should open tomorrow during my weekly roundup. But for number 14, let's see what it is. I'm excited. Oh, it's cute! Oh, it is like an old pickup truck, like an old-timey pickup truck with some un-American flag in the back, in the bed of the truck. Look at how cute that is. Oh, I love that. It's got a little blue bead on it. Perfect. It is adorable. This whole set has been so like nostalgic, so like old-timey Americana, and I love it. Okay, let's add this one here. Ooh, it's getting hot in here. Okay, so I have lately been filming with my new camera setup, but I think the mic was picking up the hum of my ceiling fan. So I'm trying to film today with the ceiling fan off. But whoa, it's very humid outside and it is rapidly becoming uncomfortable in this room. So, especially with extra lights on. Yeah. Okay, we'll get it figured out. We'll get it figured out. I'm not sure how much interest you guys have in hearing like the behind the scenes things, but sometimes it peeks forward. So if I'm like, oh, you'll know why. Okay. So Fridays with Fred is where we are going through this book. It is Knitting the Neighborhood, the official knitting patterns of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. It was collected by an editorial board. Each pattern has a separate designer. So I nominated one pattern from each section and we voted. And the vote was that I should do, not this page, this page, the Beginnings Cardigan. Here it is. And this is designed by Carla Patrick. And from what I can tell, it is only available in this book. I've tried to look because, as I said before, there are some slight errors in the pattern. So I went to see if there was any like errata or corrections published anywhere else that weren't mentioned in the book, and I cannot find any. I do also know that I believe it was Sue, Celestial Rogue, also looked and she couldn't find any either, which is always nice to know someone else has looked and had the same as results as you. So thank you so much. I am making this pattern for my husband Brian. And I'm using Hayfield Bonus Aran Tweed, and it is a lovely yarn. I got it from the Wool Warehouse. Here it is in this beautiful brown. This color is chestnut. This stitch marker is where we left off last week, and this is where I am today. Look at that. I continue to love this. This continues to be the never-ending ball of yarn. They are gigantic 400-gram balls of yarn. I'm still working on the first ball. I have made the back, the left front panel, and now I'm working on the right front panel. And I'm still on the same, ball of yarn. So we'll have to see how much. I'm very interested to see how much it takes overall. The needles I'm using are my ChowGoo interchangeable needle set. It's the stainless steel one. Brian got it for me for Christmas last year, and I believe I'm using my 7. Yep, I'm using my US 7 4.5 millimeter. I like the 5.5 inch tips. They do have a smaller tip if you prefer a smaller tip, but I really like the fit of this in my hand. And everyone who said once you try the ChowGoo you will not want to go back was absolutely correct. These little cords are magic. They're magic. I don't know how I got through so much knitting on those plastic cords. I still have the plastic cords. I will not get rid of them. I'm very if I have something and it works, I'm not likely to get rid of it until it breaks. So I will keep those until they break. One did break on me and I had to throw it away. It was like a little, oh, do I throw it away or not? I am storing it in my whisk tote bag that I won from Dee at Dee's Creative Hands. The ball is at this point a giant mess of yarn. Blech. But you know, I'm getting down. I will be surprised. I think I'll be surprised if it lasts this front right panel or not. We'll have to see. Oh no, did I pull it through the handle? Not only did I pull it through the handle, I have managed to wrap the yarn around the handle. Erin, what are you doing? What is going on? Oh, and what did I do there? I wrapped it the wrong direction. Oh, this is Hot Mess Express over here. Literally Hot Mess Express. Okay, so what else do I need to tell you about this pattern? I'm trying to remember to tell you about all of my tools because I want to, A, promote the people who make them and, you know, to be as informative as I can. I don't use a stitch marker on this, so I can't say who made stitch markers. I think that's everything. I know a couple people have the book, but I don't believe anyone else is working on this particular pattern with me, but maybe someday someone will join in with one of the patterns. I do know Mel at Letalia's Little Hook, when we get to one for sure, is going to join in, so that's exciting. This book is available in many, many places. I got it from VogueKnitting.com. They were having a 50% off book sale. I've never seen another 50% off, but they've had 30% and 40% off sales. So that might be an underutilized book resource. I had not thought of it until one of you emailed me and said, hey, Vogue Knitting is having a sale on books. Go check it out. And I did. I will have a link down below to this on Amazon. Amazon has consistently been one of the higher priced places to purchase it. So I list it because I think it's the most accessible for most people, but definitely shop around if you're interested, and I've heard perhaps libraries have it as well if you're interested in checking it out before you buy it, or checking it out and, you know, making up the pattern and then returning it to the library. That's a good source of materials. Other than that, I think that's all I have for you this morning, and I will hopefully see you again later tonight with Poor Decisions with Brian. We haven't really talked about what we're doing tonight, so we'll have to see. I don't know. Okay, bye-bye.